All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BABAL, YAHAWASHI, BABAL, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. As you can see, the title's article, National Guard danced the Macarena before enforcing Atlanta curfew. Twitter users argue it's a way of normalizing militarization. So, going into this is the new normal. All right, here in 2020, the year of prophecy, deemed by Apostle Harald through the Holy Spirit of YAHAWASHI. All right, this is what it is. All right, this is the new normal. All right, the world is never going to be the same after these last days. Okay, these upcoming times that we're coming into. All right, that's why scriptures say this is going to be a time like no other. All right, there's no going back from here. All right, we're entering in, going into the circling of the drain of so-called America. All right, so this place is on its way out. All right, and these going into the downfall of this kingdom. All right, there's things set in place that are going to happen. All right, via prophecy. All right, and that last and final straw that's going to take this place out is going to be these thermonuclear missiles. All right, but going into these, series of unfortunate events is going to come to pass in this place so-called America. All right, one of these things that's going to come to pass is these martial law troops roaming the streets, being as madmen, sparing none. Okay, because the Lord's going to put the spirit on them, all right, to execute the Lord's vengeance. All right, they're going to be used as a sword of the Lord. And who's they going to rest the majority on? 2/3 of our own people. Okay, because as you can see here, this is in Atlanta. Okay, they call Atlanta Wakanda. All right, majority of our people live there. All right, proud as hell. Okay, they have money over there. Okay, the Black Hollywood. All right, a bunch of madness and folly goes on over there. Okay. So the Lord's going to get ready to judge them. Okay. So really quick, because these martial law troops is for 2/3 of our own people. Okay. Yeah, Esau's going to get caught up in the mess. These other heathen nations getting caught up in the mess. But this judgment is for our people. Okay. And it's going to be ugly. All right. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? What shall be the end of them? Destruction. Okay? They're going to have to learn by what? Death. Okay? Because their disobedience, they're going to have to be sacrificed. So that's going into the sacrifice of 2/3 of our own people. All right? They're going to be bowed down to the slaughter. All right? The Lord's going to put the spirit on these troops to just slash and dash in the streets and cut up a lot of our people. All right? 2/3 to be exact. All right? So I'm going to continue reading verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, we're going to be scarcely saved. Okay? Because that's the thing. We're still in the world. We're still here. We're not of the world, but we're still here. So we're going to be affected by these things. We're going to see things. We're going to have to go through things. Okay? That's going into time of Jacob's trouble. All right? But the difference between us and them is the Lord, in the John 17 chapter, he prayed for us that we be protected from the evils. Okay? And then eventually, Lord, we'll be at that number, we get taken out of here. So we're going to be scarcely safe. Like, buzzer beater type thing. All right. Last seconds type thing. Okay. It's going to be very, very dramatic. Okay. But for them that obey not the gospel, okay, going into the ungodly, they're not going to make it. All right. And that's a lot of our people. Okay. And again, 2/3 to be exact. All right. It's verse 18. If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and sinner appear? They're not going to make it. All right. So that's what's going to happen to the majority of our people. All right. The Lord's going to put the spirit on these troops to cut up. Okay. And act the fool. And do damage on the majority of our people. Okay. But here this is the article, video of National Guardsmen in Georgia rocking out to a, what kind of word is this? Ubiquitous dance song from the 90s has caused discomfort among observers who have described the gimmick as a way of making military enforced curfews more palatable, more tolerable. It's like more tolerable. Okay, because this is the new normal. All right, Esau Edom in his New World agenda. All right, he's forcing it on the people. He's closing the doors. He's closing the walls. Okay, on his New World Order agenda. All right, getting you used to the new normal. Okay, and forcing the hands of you people. Okay, to eventually is gonna make everybody have to take that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, But nonetheless, again, this is the new normal. All right, and Esau Edom is trying to get you accompanied or acquainted or whatever, assimilated, whatever word best fits to this new world order agenda. All right, he's gonna dance, he's gonna do this, but it's all at the end of the day, it's a device to destroy you. Okay, and why? Because the Lord YAHAWASHI is doing this. Okay, he told us this was going to happen. Okay, because people was going to those signs, going from the apostles on down, out on highways and byways. They had signs with talking about martial law. People calling them crazy, this and that. But now what? Who's crazy? Okay. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So that's what's happening. Okay, this which I'm gonna get, going into 2nd Esdras 16th chapter. All right, it's speaking. All right, this is speaking. All right, no one ever thought that you have military police in the streets. Okay, going to the so-called conspiracy theories. Is it a conspiracy now? Of course it's not. This is the new normal. Now this is what you have to deal with. Okay, and this is what the prophets have been trying to warn you of. This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but then it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So now it's not tarrying. Okay, we don't even need signs no more. Okay, because they're right there. Okay, they're right there in your streets. All right, and they're gonna be enforcing curfews, making you wear masks, making sure you got that chip, make sure you got the vaccine. Okay, this is Esau Edom in this new world order agenda. Okay, the Job 9:24 agenda. Okay, the earth's giving in to the wicked. All right, the wicked agenda. All right, and they get ready to fill their belly. Okay, but at the end of the day, of course, the Lord's gonna disappoint them. But unless he's gonna get close, so to say. All right, and hey, this dude is very, very close. That's why I could say, if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved. We will all be through if it wasn't for YAHAWASHI. So really quick, did I read this? Yeah, I read that first line. I read the second line. A line of soldiers was spotted dancing in Macarena in downtown Atlanta. All right, they're in Atlanta. Okay, and they're gonna be in all the Cleveland. All right, they're gonna be in St. Louis. All right, where all you niggas is at? Okay, they're not gonna be in Bel Air. Okay, these Edomite neighborhoods. You can't even Google search on the map. They're not gonna be over there. They're gonna be in the streets where you niggas live at. Okay, continuing. A line of soldiers spotted dancing in Macarena in downtown Atlanta just minutes before the city's 8 p.m. curfew went into effect on Friday. The unorthodox military formation seemed to have charmed nearby protesters. Okay, with Esau and his charming. Okay, going into his witchcraft. Right, in local media, with the bystanders joining in with the dance routine. So people will be like, man, that's my uncle, that's my cousin. They're not gonna do nothing like that. He's good people. All right. But the Lord's gonna put the spirit on these soldiers again to do the will of YAHAWASHI, which is to destroy a good majority, all right, of our people, all right, and the people of this world in general. Okay, the sword, all right, it's gonna be sword, famine, pestilence, all right, going to the plagues of the Lord. Okay, and then that thermonuclear missile. All right, but really quick, because I kind of made a point I want to get at real quick. This is Romans. Where you at? Romans 9. And I'll read 18 and 19. Romans chapter 9, verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he harden. So he's going to harden these troops. Okay, because why? Because it's the will of YAHAWASHI. To put the spirit, again, which I'm going to get into, going into them being like madmen. All right, so that the Lord can, again, execute his vengeance. Okay. So whom he's going to have mercy on is the elect of Israel. Okay, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, the chosen. All right, the first fruits. All right, because not all Israel is going to be delivered at this time. All right. So just like the Lord's going to harden Pharaoh, all right, the modern day Pharaoh being Donald Trump, harden the rulers of the kingdoms, to shoot these missiles. He's going to harden the people of this world, going to love of many wax and cold. Okay. This is a time of war. So Romans 9 and 19. Thou would say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Okay, you can say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, but the Lord going to put that spirit of vengeance on these troops. That's why they're there in the first place. Why are they there? Okay, because first, Esau knows about that sedition. Okay, the uprising. All right, but he wants you to think it's all friendly, but there's not going to be no friendly fire out here. Okay, again, these bullets not going to spare nobody. Okay. Okay, and it's going to be nothing but straight pain. Okay. Let me get it. This is going to be a long lesson. It really doesn't. Second Edges, chapter 16, and I'll start at 70. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So that's why, again, going into 1 Peter 4 and 17, judgment shall begin first at the house of the Most High. So, going into the house, the house of David, all right, they're going to be protected. That's the Lord's elect. Okay, so that wrath's still going to come, but they're going to be shielded. The Lord's going to lift up that standard. Okay, ultimately going to be hidden in His secret place. All right, going into those chambers, which this is truth. All right, so the Lord at the end of the day is going to beam up His elect and save them from this time to come. All right, but going into that wrath, all right, where that Revelation 12 and 12, all right, Esau come down great wrath. Here too, verse 68, that burning wrath of a great multitude. All right, the rest of the people are going to feel this. All right, they're going to feel that wrath. Okay, the elect are going to be passed over. But you people of this world, you're not going to be passed over from this wrath. You're going to have to take that. Okay. So, read again, 2 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So, again, Esau coming down trying to put hands on the man of the Lord. It's not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, they're going to hem some of us up, going to that testimony. All right, they might throw us in jail for a certain period of time. Try to put things and pin things towards us that are not going to stick. All right, and the Lord's going to deliver us. But, for the rest of you people, it's not going to end well. All right. Verse 71, for they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So, going to that 70 AD spirit. Okay. These troops, they're not going to spare nothing. They'll be going in your house, lodging there, kicking you out, taking your goods. All right. So on and so forth. Because why? We're in a time of war. All right. And these agent provocateurs that the Esau is using to stir up the people with these protests is just going to, help him forward his agenda. He's going to start clamping down and getting more fierce, going into those draconian laws. Okay. Making harsh punishments for offenses. All right. Because he wants people to respect him. All right. And fear him. So ultimately, so they get fearful and turned into taken and given over to that chip. All right. But, yeah, verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So, that's going to happen. When I already hear them first forced curfews. All right. So, maybe it's going to get bad. All right. For you people of this world. But, here, oh yeah, there's some tweets here. Here, this is a tweet from this, whatever. Normalizing a military police state so fun. All right. This is a psychological operation designed to compel the protesters to abide by curfew. It's the same tactic U.S. military PSYOP officers used in Iraq on children. Okay, trying to get them comfortable, all right, with the new normal. All right, getting used to seeing tanks and people with big guns in your streets. All right, and again, that goes into the I'm gonna get it. 2 Ezra 15th chapter, because of their pride, the city shall be trouble. You look at these kids over here and say that will never happen over here. But what is this? Okay. And that's beautiful. All right. Let me wrap this up. 2 Ezra chapter 15, of course, Lord will just be edifying. Hope and pray that it's edifying. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in hands. And Esau, going to the book of Romans, he beareth not the sword in vain. You think he's just out here parked out in the streets for no reason, all strapped up to the T for nothing? You tripping. You know how much money it costs to lodge these soldiers? All right, to have them in those gear, putting up those trucks with gas. You think Esau's there just to waste money? You tripping, okay? Esau's there because he has something in mind, okay? And that's to destroy, a lot of our people, all right? This is verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men. So he knows that there's going to be uprising. Okay, so that's why he has these military people in place. Okay, because he's ready. All right. Continuing. In invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. And of course, their actions shall stand in their power. So again, these uprisings. Okay, sedition, uprising against civil authority. Okay, you're not going to be caring about governors and presidents, and that's why these troops are out here, because it's really going to get bad. It's going to get worse. Okay, these devils, they know what's going on. You people don't know what's going on. All right, but there's going to be the big one. There's going to be something crazy that's going to happen. Okay, a false flag, to compel Esau, all right, or to give a catalyst so he can forward his agenda, because he's trying to buy back time, because he knows he doesn't have much of it. Okay, so he's going to force his way into his new order agenda. That's why he's going to get sloppy. It's going to get bad. It's going to get messy. Okay, and ultimately the Lord's going to clean all this up, all right, and destroy this man, all right, in his kingdom. This is verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay, why? Because martial law. They're going to be cutting off bridges and way of transportation. You already have it now where you can't travel, all right, on plane or boat. Okay, as free as you used to. Why? Because again, this is an agenda. This is all according to prophecy. All right, the Lord is crumbling this place. Okay, systematically destroying this place. Okay, so all your goods and comforts and the things you had, your worldly ambitions, your desires, it's all going to be taken away. Okay, because this is the new normal. All right. Second Edge 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and their city shall be troubled. Jacob deciding to slow down. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Because why? Because it's going to be great tribulation. I'm going to read in verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So that's what's going to push people to the brink. All right. Pretty much going to the straw that breaks camel's back. All right. People it's gonna turn violent. Okay, because people are gonna be hungry, they're gonna be tired, they're gonna have no jobs. All right, they have lost patience. Okay, so they're gonna go. It's gonna be an all-out war. All right, and that's beautiful. Right, the Lord setting Egyptian against the Egyptian. Okay, that's why we know this kingdom is getting ready to be destroyed, because Satan is coming up against Satan. His kingdom is divided, so it cannot stand. All right, and what's gonna come in this place? The kingdom of heaven on the YAHAWASHI Messiah is going to consist of the rulership of your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But as we know in the book of Acts, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So this is that much tribulation. All right, and those will be protected. Our families, our loved ones, be protected in these times to come, because it's going to be bad. All right, and there's only way we're going to be able to escape if the Lord YAHAWASHI Messiah have mercy on us, and that's what we're hoping and praying these last days. All right, so with that, those words be edifying. As always, we give our praises to YAHAWASHI Messiah, Bashim Hakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of your millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole faith of Israel. Shalom.